What's up, YouTube? DJ Brock here, Party Every Night DJs. Once again, thanks to all my subscribers, everybody that's liking all the DJ tips and tricks I'm putting out there. Another review today. This is going to be my first review of the week. The next review is going to be on the new Nimbus Junior. It's the low-lying fog machine. But first off, we're going to start off with the Gator flight case with mountable DJ arm. I know a lot of you guys usually probably shop Odyssey and things like that when it comes to your flight cases. If you've never heard of Gator cases, please look them up. Some of the best cases I've ever seen made. Great construction. There's actually a video online of a guy who takes the same case and on his, I don't know if it's a moving truck of some sort, the one that has the automatic lift on the back. He took that lift and it could apply up to a couple tons of pressure and tried to smash this case, and it wasn't going to happen. So a little bit more about the case, standard flight case, except these are made to fit specific controllers, just like your Odysseys would, etc. But the key thing that makes this thing amazing is how well it can protect your laptop. Now, what I mean by that is you can normally get the Odyssey case that kind of has the slide out top. Now, what that does is makes your computer a little bit harder to reach with your fingertips. It exposes it greatly to guests and people at weddings, parties, etc. So it makes it very vulnerable to somebody knocking it off. Really no way to secure them on there. And then there's these. A lot of people are buying their flight cases and then they're buying these stands made by Odyssey, ProPile, etc., etc. These are worthless. I've had a couple of them. I've broken a couple of them. They're very, unsturdy. They're not stable. There's really nothing that secures your laptop on here. Now, they do have these little, I guess you could say, pieces that stick up to help it from sliding off. But other than that, I mean, what do you really get? I mean, if your table gets bumped into, you have a pretty good chance your laptop's coming off. So I'm going to show you the Gator case and what makes this thing so amazing. First off, as of right now, I have the NS6. It's not here. I currently have it in my storage unit. But I'll show you what else can go in there. I do have a Mixtrack Pro 2, etc. But this Gator case does hold the NS6. So what you basically do is you can take the sides off. Usually every case locks like that. Now I will let you know this is called the black label, kind of like the Odyssey. It's black on gray, which is real sweet. As you see here, I did scratch it up a little bit. So it will, I mean, like all cases, they're going to scratch, but the hardware is amazing. Now you take the top off, and immediately you're going to see that as your case sits inside, you have platter protectors. Now these are Velcroed on. You can pretty much put these wherever your platters are, but that'll help once you put the case top back on, secure your platters in place and make sure that they don't move, get damaged, etc. On top of that, this is the coolest part. It has its own little storage bin inside. Now in here, I usually keep my cords, spare mics, spare DMX cables, power cords. I don't want to have to drag around too many crates, so if you're just doing a small show, you only have a few cords, it'll fit them perfect. Now in here is where you're going to find your actual DJ arm. This is your DJ arm. It has Allen wrench settings on it, so where you can tighten and loosen, extend, etc., etc. And then it has this plate. Now, the great thing about this, which I'll explain in more detail, is you can actually mount two of these arms to it. So if you're a karaoke DJ, not only can you mount your laptop, you can also turn this into a VESA mount, so you can mount a flat screen up to, I'm sure, a certain weight. Which makes it great for UV, video disc jockeys, etc. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen them sold in the mall. There's those things that they're like the non-stick. You can like stick your phone on your dashboard and it won't go nowhere. Same material this is made out of. That way your laptop isn't moving all over the place. Now, I'll show you how to set it up. Also, if you've seen my thing on the Odyssey DJ stand, which you see right now, underneath, it fits on there perfectly, so no worries. Now as you can see down here, it's got another attach point for one of these arms. Now I'll simply show you how easy this is. First you take your plate. You're just going to slide the plate. Oh, I'm actually an idiot. Oh, come on, dude. Sometimes it helps if you look underneath. I'm trying to show you the opposite direction. But that just slides on. It's got this little knob right here to secure it in place. So once you get it lined up, simply stick the knob on there and tighten it until it's on. Now, as you can see already, that's going to be your laptop tray. Now, it's very simple. All you do is slide the arm, boom, on. Now, I actually have the laptop that I'm recording this hooked up, so I'm going to have to move it over here for you to see. But obviously you can see what the arm can do. Right now I have the tension on a little bit, so with a little bit of weight, the laptop is going to sit about right there. But as you can see, as I push it down, it kind of wants to jump up. You can set this thing to whatever you want. You can also down here lock this arm into place. So if you need to raise your laptop up a little higher, you can go ahead and screw that Allen in and it'll secure it up there. But I never do that. I kind of just leave it sit down in place. Great thing about this, these will be the pieces, which I'll show you in a second, that hold your laptop on. They do have foam, so it's not going to scratch your laptop at all. It's actually going to very well secure that in place. Now, it's pretty simple. Once it's on your case, obviously I have a wall behind me, but this does articulate to wherever you would like your laptop to be. So if you're more kind of an off to the side kind of guy, you want it down lower, you can set it down lower. Same thing, if you want to reverse sides, that's just not your side. You just move the arm over and articulate it. Now, what makes this so great? I mean, come on, guys. You don't have to play around with those slide-out ones that are way out here. If I'm in a situation where I feel like my laptop is in jeopardy, I can swing it more towards my body rather than hanging all the way out for guests and other people to spill stuff on it, whatnot, you know, what have you. The arm is extremely strong. Good luck breaking it, and obviously you can see it's very stable and sturdy. You have so much play with this, you can kind of just sit it wherever you want. And like I said, when you end up getting another arm, which the arms are expensive, you can actually turn this into a VESA mount. So obviously you would mount your TV right onto there, and then you would articulate it out like that. Boom, now you have a karaoke monitor. You don't have to worry about sitting your TV screen on a really, you know, one of those rolling stands where people can trip on them and whatnot. Way more sleek, way more professional. So I like it. So what now I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab the laptop once I get this set to where I want it. And I'm going to show you what it's like with the laptop on there. So give me 1 second here and I'll grab that. Alright, so I'm kind of bringing the cord with me. No big deal. Simply locate your pieces, which I have right here. You're just going to sit the laptop on. As you can see, it wants to go back a little bit. It wants to tip back because obviously laptops with a battery are back heavy. That's what these are for. You simply just pop these on, secure them in place all the way down. Like I say, they got the foam pieces on there. And boom, like that. Now you have a laptop that you don't need to move the stand to move it. I know with these, you got to move the stand to move your laptop. So if you're in a pinch and you need to move your laptop quick, you really don't have time to do it with this. Your flight case is sitting on top of it. Flight cases can be heavy, so why not have something that you can kind of move? Now, I won't articulate it too much around because I do have you guys plugged into my HD cam, but you can see that I pretty much have, you know, the freedom to go wherever with it. Like I said, you know, you can bring it way over here, off to the side if that's your kind of thing. That way you can see the people in front of you. How I usually have it, I'm going to bring it back in without unplugging you guys here. I usually have it It just really depends. I mean, you just have to play with it, see where it's best for you. I usually have mine off to the side, right here. But if I'm at like a club gig or something, I don't need. Obviously, when you're talking on a wedding microphone, you don't want anything blocking your view, so everybody, oh, where's that coming from? So when it's a club gig and whatnot, I'm just more focused on mixing and entertaining. I kind of just keep it in front now. Obviously, you can see this is cut out specifically for the NS6. With me here, I always keep a lot of my other stuff in storage because, as dumb as it may sound, I don't really pay for renter's insurance, I guess you say, for my house. Although my equipment is covered, but I feel like it's more safe where I store it at. A lot of people, if I keep it at home, then I have to take it in and out of the house. The next thing you know, I'm away on vacation, someone breaks in. So no one knows where my storage unit is, so that's where all my other toys sit. So I'll just show you, for example, Mixtrack Pro, just the regular one, sits here. Now, you're probably wondering, what if, obviously where your headphone jack is, etc. This piece comes out, so you can access all your stuff pretty well right there in the front. Now, obviously, you can see if I move this over, it's going to fall down. That's because this is a lot smaller than the the NS6. They do make this case for the NS7. If you have an NS7 II, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to wait until they come out with one because those things are so effing huge. I actually posted a video of the NS7 II we just got. We were actually screwing around with it. I'll go ahead and I'll upload that video into my video file so you can just see me playing around with it. But if you have Mixtrack Pro 2, or something around the size, it'll fit in here perfect. What I usually do if I don't bring an NS6 on a gig, just because why carry? I mean, this is a lot lighter than NS6. So if I'm just doing a simple gig, I basically just have this little foam pad that I custom cut out to fit in there. That way when I sit this in, it's not going to fall in. So obviously great. The flight case lets your turntable or platters kind of sit a little higher. A lot of people DJing on tables, obviously, like in the Odyssey table thing I showed you, you're just way down here. So this makes it great. You're still close enough without that slider. On some of the cases, it's so stupid. That piece hangs so far out. If someone were to just walk up and lean on it, your fucking shit's going everywhere. So with this, at least, if you need to bring it close for a quick second, so, say it's really dark and you need to see the keyboard buttons, you just have so much play, with this. It's amazing. So I do recommend it. Once again, it's the Gator Case for the NS6. You can get dual DJ arms, which are a little bit more expensive. This case retails for $299. You can actually get a good deal that you'll get 2 arms, the case, and then something else for like $259. And 1 extra arm is $149. So think about the deal you're getting if you just go ahead and get the double arm. I didn't get the double arm because I have a different way to hang my monitors for karaoke. So I didn't want to spend the extra money for an arm I'm not going to use, and it's stupid to run 2 laptops. Anybody that's using 2 laptops in a setup is just ridiculous. Like, what do you need to do that for? So that's that. If you want, I'll go ahead and take the camera and give you a better angle, somewhat of what it looks like. Let me shorten this. That's basically what you're looking at there. You'll see how much of a difference it is from the NS6. The NS6 is just so much bigger. Usually what I do as well, say the arm's out of the way, you can see where the other arm will go into. You don't got to be a genius to install it. But that's also a great spot for your hard drive to keep it safe. I know a lot of people leave their hard drives pretty exposed. So putting that right there, and then usually what I do is I'll take that same foam piece from the front, and you can kind of lay this down and under to keep your hard drive pretty secure in there. That way it's not going to fall over, move around too much. So you can do some cool stuff with it. Anybody that wants to know more about, other little tips or tricks, you should see my seismic audio aftershocks. This is really cool. I got this from Seismic Audio as well. A lot of people, have weird looking mic stands. This was only like 20 bucks, and it clamps right on to the Odyssey flight case table. So invest in one of those. It works great. It articulates as well. You can put your mic wherever. I know a lot of people buy these ones that are on like a little tripod and sit them next to them, and then they can fall over, and you can't you can't pull them as quick as you want to. So sorry I'm getting shaky there for you, but that's it. That's the Gator Case. I know a lot of people don't have these and don't, there's no video reviews of them. So I figure I'd just let you guys see what it looks like. I do approve. So you know me, I don't really just buy anything. So I do approve of this. It's great. And I don't know, any questions, just comment. Next, it's going to be the Nimbus Junior. For you that, those of you that want to do dancing on the clouds, it's a great upgrade and easy money in your pocket, easy to operate. So look that up, Chave, Nimbus, and then there's the Nimbus Junior. Nimbus is about $1,000. Nimbus Junior, a little smaller, about $599. So you think you do a couple dancing on the clouds at about 200, bucks extra, per wedding. You got the thing paid off in 3 weddings. So it's all about upsell, upsell, upsell. And I'm about to go watch the Heat versus Spurs game. It's 8:14, starts at 9. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.